It is a felony crime that very few people report, and even fewer are caught.
But it is happening more often in our desert, and in many cases, the victims do not have a voice and don't stand a chance.
There's one. There's two.
These young sisters may not even remember the rough start they faced on this very stretch of road in Boulder City.
It breaks my heart. It disgusts me.
Disgusted that they were tossed out of a car.
You take the time to drive all the way out here, don't boot them out into the elements, the cars, you're broken. There's something wrong with you.
Animal control officer Ann INABNITT wasn't surprised when she got the call. She picks up pets here all the time.
It's easy to dump them where no one can see, easy to get back out.
The underpass conceals an ugly crime. Sadly, it's not the only place where dogs are dumped.
It's very hot, very dry, very rough and hard terrain.
With more than 200 square miles, pockets of Lake Mead are problems too.
Another area where dogs have been spotted is out here in the far northwest corner of Lake Mead. It's an area known as Government Wash.
This poodle was rescued from Government Wash. It was stolen in Arizona and weeks later turned up here.
But dumping a dog? No way. Come on, next. Let's go.
Avid camper Bruno Lubier enjoys the seclusion here, but is in disbelief about deliberate abandonment.
That's such a shame. I mean, why would you ever do that? You know, what's your relationship with your dogs?
If you are going to leave a domesticated animal out into the park, it probably will not survive. Again, it could die of starvation, of dehydration. It could be eaten by a wild animal.
The Park Service does not keep records of stray animals. But Boulder City is the one they call, and INABNITT sees a painful pattern.
Once an animal's been out for a very short period of time, they get scared and they run. They run further into the desert and they suffer the elements, and you know what happens. We see them dead all the time.
This relatively small shelter receives more than 800 dogs, cats, and birds a year.
Hi.
Roughly 10% of them are dumped. But that number is climbing.
It's hard when people care so little. Gotta get an appointment for June.
INABNITT relies on social media for rehoming.
There's your mommy.
And reunions. Remember the poodle at Lake Mead?
We'll have to cook you some stinking chicken tonight.
Sometimes they get lucky. And get another shot at a happy home.
Please don't dump them. Please just don't dump them. There are so many shelters that will take them.
Every time I think I've seen it all, I haven't seen it all. But you know what? You gotta shake it off and you gotta go save the ones you can save.
INABNITT has really turned around the Boulder City Animal Shelter. It is now considered no kill with an 86% survival rate. Solving the dumping dilemma, though, will take all of us. So if you see someone abandoning an animal, call police, get a description of the car, do whatever you can to help.
There are so many options.
Right.
So many ways that that dog can find a new home.
Take him to the shelter, take him to the vet, you know. It's
Denise,
really unfortunate.
Since I've known you, I want to adopt like 20 dogs. And that is the truth. Good job.
Do what we can to get the word out, for sure.